presenting Love Uber Eats, a platform to donate essential items to those in need.
Welcome to Date with Danu right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Super happy to have you on board. Today we have two stunning people on the show. They are just going to really leave you mesmerized with, even to start with their looks, then their personality just adds more to it. Now today we are going to be speaking about life, love, cocktails, fashion and so much more.
Hi, I'm Sasala.
I'm Maneesha.
We are going on a date with each other, and Danu
Danu
is
is third wheeling,
us.
actually. So I've been here before on Date with Danu, and it's a fun show. So I'm very, very happy to be back, and thank you all for having me.
This is my first time, but I have come on a previous show with him, so I'm kind of nervous because don't know what sort of questions he has in store for us, but looking forward to it.
So the two beautiful ladies here, I have Maneesha and Sasala.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank
Hi.
you for having us, Danu.
Thank you for being here. We have been trying to do this show for quite some time and I'm so happy that we were able to put together. Maneesha unfortunately was a bit under the weather and I told her please just crawl your way out here. And I'm so happy that you came. Thanks for being here. This is Maneesha's second time and I had you in my first season.
Yes, with my dad, and that
I
was very,
know.
very special.
I know
Yes.
it was.
Yeah.
Actually, I remembered him when I wore this today. He wore orange and blue when he came. So I also wore it
Yeah.
to remember him. So anyway, Sunil Perera is always loved and treasured by us. I think he's an icon. We'll talk about that. So, welcome. Now I want to know, I heard like a small gossip. So, the two of you know each other because of X, Y's and Z's put together?
No.
That's an absolute lie.
Yeah, we've known each other for about 15, 20 years.
I was 17 when I met Sasala.
Oh, really?
Through my cousin brother, Nigel. So
Nigel.
that's how we know each other.
But then there's a X, Y, Z connection as well, no?
In Colombo, XYZs are everywhere.
My
Oh my
God.
God.
I have not I don't even have an A.
We live in such a small community, so everyone's bound to know everyone in some ways.
Yeah, Colombo.
Yeah. So.
But there is, no? Just narrow it down to me. Well, give me the answer I want.
What? Do we have to give importance to that?
Will you?
Yeah, there is something like that. But I think I always adored and looked up to Sasala for none of those reasons. But for me, she was older than me when I first met her, and then she had that charisma about her, and I used to always be awestruck about her.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh.
I'm very nervous.
Yeah, people tend to get nervous
Yes,
around
I'm very
me.
nervous of you.
So
but-
I met Sasala for the first time when I went for my vaccination.
Oh
We were
my God,
vaccination
yes.
friends.
Yes, our first one.
I know, yeah.
And with your sister.
Yes, and we all went in and got our shots. And those days, it was such a special thing to get. You know, there were like 5 and there were 50 people waiting.
Yeah.
So you have to somehow get it. And that's when I first met her. But from there to now, life has changed tremendously. Sasala has just blossomed to be
Oh my
something
God.
that everyone has to reckon with. So let's speak about it. Tough relationships.
Sorry.
Tough relationships make someone happier
Stronger.
and happier.
Yeah,
feel-
because if you have the strength, inner peace and strength, then you can do anything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So now, cocktails were a thing for you during COVID.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
So when people were just like trying to figure out what in the world they can do, stuck at home, you figured out cocktails could be a thing to do.
Well, it just happened accidentally.
Were you
Danu?
drunk every day?
No.
Put a shot.
We just maybe one drink once in 2 days or 3
Right.
days. But it was all about me recording it, and because I love social media.
Right.
I love Instagram because I think that's the way forward. And even this, for me personally, Cocktails with Valerie that's my brand. It's basically started and is doing touchwood quite well because of social media, I would say. So yeah,
that's where you found yourself and you found like a place for you.
exactly.
Now, Maneesha, you have been into design for a long time. More than that, you put yourself together so beautifully.
Thank you.
But I met Maneesha with commercial, and she thought I was a real snob case.
You can be at times.
No, I was never. I was just on like no sleep.
Yes, that day.
And I
huh.
was sneezing just like this. I had like this running nose.
But I've known you before that also.
yeah, we have
Yeah.
like been like.
Hi, guys. Yes.
How are you? Like, you know, like that.
Yeah.
But later on that day we got to know, and then we had to like act as if we are talking on set, and we spoke and spoke for real. So tell me about your brand.
My brand is Rera by Perera. I mostly do bridals and evening wear. So yeah, I mean that's what I do. That's what I love to do. And I mean I still haven't made a mark as such, but you know I do the work that I do very silently and quietly.
And your outfits are very minimalistic and
yes.
very, and that's really nice. We're going to speak more about it, of course, but right now that they're here, we need to put them at ease with our very controversial segment called Hot Seat.
I thought you started controversial. What more? What more, Danu?
One more.
Welcome back to the show. So we have these questions that we need to ask. Our title sponsors, Crystal Luxury Wellness, is going to hand over a gift through the person who actually answers wittily. Is wittily even a word? Wittily.
It's your show.
No. People will just trash me for
That's
wittily now.
true,
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
true.
this one is just killing the queen. Oh, sorry, she's
Oh,
dead. Sorry. No, but I can't say. I'm killing the king now. All right, here we go. Maneesha, I'll start with you. As a female designer, who do you look up to for inspiration and who doesn't spark that light in you? Out of the following: Sonali Dharmavardhana, Charini Suryage, Indiyapa, Darshakirthi Sena, Radhika Perera.
Darshi and Indy.
Sparks one.
Yeah.
They're the sparkers.
Yes.
Who are the ones who don't spark that light?
It's rude to say that.
It's okay, you can
No,
just-
I can't say that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I am that to so many people because I haven't really made a mark like that. So I think it's rude to mention that. Let's mention the good stuff about people.
I'll just put the other three there.
No, actually, I'm wearing Charini today.
Yeah, I love Charini as well. Yeah.
See, I just wanted to.
If you were a product, what would your tagline be?
If I were a product, love is all you need.
What's that? I didn't.
Love is all you need.
Yes.
Maneesha.
No, probably because that's my dad's favorite line.
Because she's in love.
No, that's my dad's favorite line.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I can't get this. Okay. If you had to put a matrimonial advertisement for yourself, what would it say?
So I have a girls group, and our group name is Gillette. So the tagline is "The best a man can get." So
Oh, for
I'm a
sure.
Gillette girl, I would say.
Wow. Lantra or Gayan, your preferred voice.
Gayan.
One thing about women that men really need to know.
One thing about women that men really need to know.
Yeah.
There are so many, but let's just say. Oh, I don't know. There are so many. I think men are also not stupid, so they know women. Can I say? We spot your from a mile away if you are that. No. But we pretend to be dumb.
Yeah. Just to ignore.
Just to, yeah.
Sasala, to you now. If you're to make a human version of your signature cocktail, out of the following, who would you pick as your spirit of choice, the mixer and the strawberry you crush? Your options are Rukshi Netikumara from Butter Boutique, Maitripala Sirisena, Ranjan Ramanayaka.
Oh, well, Rukshi is my spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, so then
Who would you crush The strawberries.
Muddle the strawberries.
Yeah.
I'll muddle. I don't know.
You have two options now, Ranjan and Maitri.
Yeah, I'll muddle Maitri Palace.
You'll muddle Maitri Palace, so that means you will mix Ranjan.
Yeah.
There you go, that's a cocktail to have.
Yeah, of course.
If you could design a cocktail that can promote Sri Lanka, which two ingredients would you pick and what would you call it?
Sri Lanka, I work with Pani Dodang a lot now. So I
You
think.
don't have the other dodang coming as well, no?
Yeah, but we do have the oranges. Yeah, but it's a bit expensive.
Yes, like buying a kidney now.
So I would choose Pani Dodang and Narang. Yeah,
Okay.
Narang, because every cocktail you need to have a citrus, most of the cocktails. So then I would go, because without having lemon or lime, I would choose Narang.
And what would you call it?
Paradise?
The strangest rumor you have heard about yourself?
Actually, no, I don't know. I haven't heard like rumors about me. Like,
Really? Colombo?
maybe
Really?
maybe like they're scared and not coming to tell me.
Probably. Jesus Christ, rumors all what the
Weird
city is
ones.
made of.
No, but I mean, there's nothing weird of.
Yeah.
What would you say if a woman were to hit on you?
Why not? I mean, it's okay. It's if they want to hit on, it's how I will deal with it. I'm fine with it. I'll be very flattered. Yeah, it's okay.
MR or GR?
Oh boy, I like them both. So, I would pick GR.
Brilliant. Congratulations. I must say, Sasala won this.
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I was a bit honest.
Congratulations, you
very-
walked away with a gift bag from
Thanks.
Crystal Luxury Wellness. We're getting into a break. We'll see you on the other side. Just stick around. Back with us on Date with Danu with these amazing two ladies. Now, when it comes to women and the fact that we need to respect and give them the respect that they deserve, has been also misunderstood. Oh, they are feminists, they just want to create problems about everything. There is a sector of people like that. But I think equality for women is understanding a woman and giving her the position and the opportunity to achieve her goals within that capacity and letting her thrive. Because I personally feel you can't expect a pregnant woman to carry a chair. But yet you need to understand that she's pregnant at that time. That's my opinion. How would you all see it? Working, especially you are working in such a, your passion is,
Male-dominated.
yeah.
Yeah, but I have answered this question before also, Danu. I want to
Who
tell you.
asked you this?
You did.
Ah, really? Sorry. I seem to be asking intelligent questions wherever I go.
But I have to tell you that the guys who they are the bartenders, the mixologists, the bar managers, F&B guys, they are very respectfful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
don't know what they do when they go home? Sasala.
Oh my God!
Valerie. No, tell me.
No, actually, they're very respectful. They're very supportive. Yeah, so because you need the support of them, because you do. I do go prior and check out the bar and all that before an event or a bar takeover, and they are the most supportive people. So I haven't felt it yet.
Yeah.
To be honest. Yeah.
And how is it for you?
I can't really comment on it because, with the space that I'm working in, I mean, I don't know, I mean, there's nothing like that.
And
you
you've
know.
also had so many boys and uncles and
I
all
grew
about-
up with boys, so, and at the same time, I think most people are now easily offended, which I can't
Yes.
really relate to, because most girls are waiting to, oh, so you think we can't? And I'm like, calm down, I don't think that's what that guy meant.
Correct.
Do you know? So, like, I mean, if you're good in what you do, you don't really need a guy or a girl to tell you or give you validation for
Yeah.
it. Let your work speak for itself, so. Yeah.
Now, in terms of surviving in Colombo, I think the two of you have done a decent job and you all have somehow managed. How is it, especially you come from a family that is easily recognized, and you all made the Perera name sexy. How do you find it when, you know, stories come your way or people form opinions about you even prior to knowing you? How do you handle it personally?
When I was in my early 20s, I didn't handle it well. I think everything used to hurt me because just because I did modeling, everyone had a preconceived notion about me even before meeting me, like, oh my God, we are so sure she's like blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, I've had friends for a very long time. I'm not someone who has seasonal friends.
Right.
So only them and my family would know what I am. So now I'm so, like, I'm in my mid-30s now. So for me, it's like, let them say whatever that they want to say. And yeah, it doesn't really matter anymore. And I think growing up with my dad, he used to say, people say this about me. Do you think that's true? So for us to kind of, like, that was enough for us to know that people talk anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's how the world rolls.
Rolls, exactly.
Yeah. How was it for you? Because I think you got into a lot of people's mind in the recent past, and you are literally everywhere. and people love that about it as well. And also the fact that, you know, we have underestimated what the art of making a cocktail and how beautiful it can be. And you have brought in some glamour, which is really nice. You can spin a bottle 100 times, but yet you need some personality behind it. And I think you brought that. After that, people can speak. And do you deal with a lot of backlash, social media? Do they write to you?
So, Danu, with social media, I just want to touch on that, is that what I do is, I mean, since I work on it, as in my brand depends on it, I'm very particular about it because I control my social media, right? I take about 5 to 10 minutes of each day and I cleanse my account. It just, in the sense, the followers, I just look at them, who they are, because I want real people. I don't want some fake profiles following me because that's not who I'm catering to. It doesn't matter whether you're from wherever you are, whether Kandy or Anuradhapura or wherever. If you have a passion and you like what I do, or if you like I have a personal handle as well, Sasala Dissanayake, and I share my lifestyle on it. Be real, and if you have something to say to me, it's okay coming from you, as in the real person, but not a fake profile. So if
so you actually unfollow your followers, means
not
unsubscribe your followers.
No, not on. I just block. It's very
no
it's
choice.
Very easy. Yeah, it's
Same,
very
I do
easy.
that. I do
because
that.
if you don't
Yeah.
have a profile picture and you're following like thousands of 5,000, 6,000, and only women, because I just take a second and I just look, and it's all women, and I'm like, and they don't have a single pose. There's no name. It's alphabet or 1, 2, 3, 4 or some weird name. Block, blah, blah.
Block, block.
Yeah, so.
Block or blocker. But, you know,
It's
considering the
easy.
fact that I think you are not into the quantity of followers, you are into the quality
it's
of
the
followers.
quality. It's very important.
Yeah. Brands, I just want to let you know, sometimes it's not about the numbers.
number.
Yeah, some people, they're just like, how many followers adu gana etakota added and we have spoken to blank accounts.
Exactly. And also I think brands, because there are certain brands who have reached out, because I don't work with a lot of brands, but and they have also realized it, because now I think they're also maturing.
Yeah, correct.
I think a couple of years ago it would have been the number of followers.
Yeah.
But now I think
even a couple of days ago it was the numbers.
Oh, okay. But the
For me, at least.
people I have who have dealt with me are more into quality, because there was a brand which came to me when I only had 2,000 followers, and I told them, I said, I can't promote it because I only have about 2,000 followers. Then they are the ones who said, no, it's not about the number, because your followers are who our target audience is.
Correct.
So I said, okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so we have another game, and this is all about coming to know with just gestures, whether it's yes or no. And we have our friends from Coke Zero coming on board with that. And welcome back to the show. So we have a competition. It's very simple. You could explain the answer of your choice if you want to, but these are where we come to know a person's true personality. But you know, Maneesha, I was actually noticing something from you. From the time we did that commercial together, that was like, what, 4 years ago? To now, you've really like matured and
When you
toned
lose
down.
a parent, something shifts.
I know. I have, of course, not had, no.
Yeah.
So I've just grown out to be this way. But,
Exactly.
but you used to be so like, you know, we spoke till everyone went blue.
But this is a show also,
sorry.
no? I can't just like be like, hey.
No, like, you know, I am just talking like this wherever I go. No, that's why. All right, here we go. Have you ever had a breakup? A bad one.
Oh my God.
Breakup, yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone in your life that you just can't say no to? Have you ever had to throw up in public?
My friends all know this.
Very many times.
A million times. When I say good night is good night.
Oh, good night. Can love exist between two people who are fundamentally different?
Who are
Fundamentally different.
fundamentally different.
Yeah,
yes,
love,
of
yeah,
course.
that can
I think
happen.
it's a balance.
Have you ever had an embarrassing hickey that you had to cover up with makeup?
Shall I just keep it this way?
Do you feel hickeys are like, you know, too like, ew, like, you know, who gives hickeys now?
Not at all, but we're too old for it, I guess.
Yeah, that is true. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you can't be so excited.
Yeah. Because back then you want your friends to know you have a boyfriend and this and that, but
Yeah,
now
when
you're
you're
like,
young,
who
yeah.
cares?
Yes,
like,
I
you
know.
know, so.
Unless my dog gives one, I'm giving one. Have you ever been drunk during the day on your job? I like Maneesha. Oh.
My colleagues also know about it. My ex-colleagues.
Have you ever called out the wrong name during the crucial moment?
No.
That would be really bad.
I know.
Angelina, have you ever had a fun overnight with someone you just met randomly in public?
Basically, you're asking one night stand?
Yes.
No.
Right now, it's time to dish some dirt. I'm going to start with Sasala. So as I told you, the first time I met Sasala was at this point where we had to get a vaccination done. But at that time you were married. Soon after things collapsed. But I
my
just
God,
want to
Danu.
know, I just want to know, going through a marriage and then going through a breakup in the marriage is really hard. Have you forgiven the parties who were involved in destroying this equation?
Well,
Was it a love marriage?
yeah, known him for 25 years, right?
Okay.
I mean, since I was 15. So we dated other people, we dated again, then we got married. And then I think we just grew apart. And yeah, so that's what exactly happens. Because, you know, when you're young, all you want to do is have a boyfriend and get... now, if I meet a girl in their 30s or in my cousins who are in their late 20s, I say, ladies, just live a little. You know, don't be in a rush to get married.
Find yourself first.
Yes, first, because like I met my ex-husband when I was 15, right? And I was young. And all we wanted to do was, well, at that point, I didn't want to get married, but we did. But it was, I think we should have, I don't know for how long to wait, but nowadays, I think girls should just wait, even boys should wait. Figure out what they want in life and then do the commitment if they are for it.
But it also comes with a lot of hurt and anger. Have you forgiven them? And have you healed that part within yourself?
Oh my God. Yeah, I have healed.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm fine.
Because that has a huge task and that has a huge part behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we live and let live.
Okay, breathe now. She adjusted her ponytail like 10 times.
Yeah, you're not supposed to ask these questions.
That's what this show is all about. Maneesha?
Huh?
So,
Spit it out, Junior.
right. So, this Aragale was very obvious on your social handles. Yeah. Number one, why did you find it so important to, you know, be so public about it, about your views?
I have always been like that. And I mean, to everyone that has known me, I've been So, I mean, I had many opportunities and chances to migrate and like, you know, start a life elsewhere or whatever. I love Sri Lanka. I absolutely love
Same.
this country. And
Yeah.
when something bad happens, it hurts me. It literally hurts me. So, I mean, I thought if I mean, just as much as I talk about fashion too, or even if it's a rape case somewhere in India, I post about it because it hurts me, like the topics that hurt me so much and like, you know, whatever. So this I had to speak about and I did. But after everything I've realized, it's all pointless. I don't think I'll do that again because I think in this country, none of that really works.
Did you lose a lot of people
Not
who took sides and who were very passionate about their sides? Because is everyone intelligent enough to understand an opinion or a following that you'll have
that's
for a
the
political
thing,
party is
Danu.
different
That's
to...
the thing, Danu. Like for me, I mean, there are so many people who messaged and told me, why don't you talk about this friend of yours? Why don't you, do you know that this friend of yours is blah, blah, blah with this one and whatever. So, I mean, I blocked some of them because, I mean, I spoke to a few people directly and about a few people I posted on my stories as well. So they decided to unfollow me, block me, this, that. But up to date, I think they're lovely people. It's just that when something was happening in the country, they
It's
didn't
your
speak
opinion.
about it. And that really hurt me. And for me, I can't be friends with people who don't have integrity. I can't. Yeah.
Because I know even my name was dragged in many places, and
Yeah.
I actually called and spoke about a mutual friend
Yes,
to you. I was
yeah.
like, why? Because, you know, sometimes I wonder, like, do they know the real picture? Do they know the real story? So sometimes you can just get dragged in. But it's always nice to have a conversation. And what I believe in is always to look beyond a personal choice, because you are wonderful to me and that's what matters to me, and I would like to be the same to you. But sometimes, yeah, I understand. But what has this Aragalaya taught you in life? Because your father was also very vocal about his opinions.
Yes, yeah. What it has taught me is our country can come together and be united if they really wanted to. But I think people forget very easily here. Like, you know, I mean, everyone is in that let's follow the herd kind of mentality and they do that, but they don't know why they're doing what they're doing. For me, it was about, like, I mean, I want this country to do so much better than what it is. So that was my purpose behind it. But I don't think in future I'll ever do that.
Are you happy with the end result of where
No.
we are? Are you happy with the end result of where we are?
Me?
Yeah.
So what I believe is everyone is up to their personal choice, and I respect each one's personal choice. So at the moment, I think I'm only, like I said last time to you, Danu, I have hope. I always have hope, and I think we have to just give it a little bit of time, and we will get out of this. And I think right now they're doing a good job. So hopefully we will go ahead and we'll be okay.
I think they will take a water break now. We'll see you after.
I think I need water. Oh my God.
And welcome back to the show. With these two lovely ladies here, we thought we should do our kinky question. So we have our friends from Midnight Divas who actually enjoy this show so much that they came on board. How cool is that, right?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's nice.
So, I can spice it up and thank me later. All right. Here is your question. I want to first see if you all are good at this. Tell me this position. With both of you standing, you bend at the waist and they enter you from behind. What is this position called? Stand and deliver, doggy style, the good X.
Number 2.
No.
No?
It's not.
Listen carefully. With both of you standing,
I can tell a yoga pose.
Oh.
Forward fold.
you bend at the waist.
Okay, 2 is the only thing that I can think of. But
What's the third one?
The good X. Stand and deliver. It's one of the two.
You said.
I said 2, but then that's wrong.
So yeah.
You don't know?
What is it called? We don't know.
It's stand and deliver.
Yeah, so,
With both of you standing, you
Yeah, so
bend
didn't you
at the
say that,
waist.
Maneesha?
No, she said doggy style.
no.
I said, yeah, I
no,
said
it's
2.
stand and deliver.
Ah, like, oh, she knows.
yeah. I mean.
Oh, Congratulations.
I just didn't know the name.
Are you?
Okay, Maneesha.
Yeah.
By the way, these positions have been approved by the world, and so congratulations. I must say, Sasala, you win this. Maneesha, you also win something from Midnight
Please give
Diva.
me something.
Yeah,
okay?
for sure. So I'll give it to you when
Yeah.
you're going. Okay? Brilliant. Odd how these ones know all the positions. All right. So now what were we talking about? We were talking about life, no? Just other things like
What?
randomly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Ane, tell me about if somebody wants to book you for a wedding. Can they come to you? How do they have to make the appointment? I
Yes.
love the trailer. You look so beautiful. I don't think I will want to come.
Nice.
Thank you.
Tell me about how does the brand, the appointments and all work.
So I have my Instagram page. I'm only active on that. I'm not much active on Facebook. So, I mean, my number's there. So people usually get in touch with me via WhatsApp and then we take it on from there.
Yeah.
And if they're okay with the budget, I give them an appointment and then we take it on from there.
How many do you take? You are not into mass productions. You're not like.
The thing is, I can't do that, Danu. I only have 2 people working for me. I don't have a massive production unit. So I think with 2 people, I can only do so much. But I'm planning to expand this year and I'm planning to do a retail collection. So
Oh, that's
hopefully
amazing.
that will pick up.
Maneesha, have you ever thought you want to just get into this full time? Cocktailing away?
I thought Maneesha.
No, no. Sorry, Sasala.
No, Danu, because this is something that I'm doing it as a hobby, right? So I want to just, this is enough. This keeps me busy and I like it, I enjoy it. Not full time, but I go as a part-time mixologist.
Right.
So it's part-time.
Do you both do yoga? Only you do, Sasala.
I
Only
do
Sasala.
yoga.
Yeah, and all types of positions.
Yeah, that's why I told you before, forward fold.
Yes. Flexibility at its best. All right. We have another competition, and this is called One Word. You know, our friends from Chariot who are like with us, Royal Holdings, I would like to say hi to them because they're making this segment possible and you walk away with this goodie bag. So many things for you all to take. I hope you brought her a good transportation provider. All right, here we go. These are questions very, very simple. It's called One Word. Are you ready to play this?
Okay.
Just answer in one word. If you all would like to elaborate, you can. Sasala, to you. If you could travel to any year in a time machine, what year would you choose and why?
I would definitely choose any year before 2003. Well, because after 2003, my mom passed away. So any year before that would be fine.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I don't want to change anything.
If you could have dinner with a famous person, living or dead, who would you choose?
Queen Rania.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear, well, touch wood, I feel I have overcome it. It's going into depression. I don't know whether it will happen because I have gone through it. So, and I think if you have a bit of peace of mind, it's your strength. So that's my biggest fear, going into depression.
What's the wildest thing you've ever done?
Wildest thing. Well, I'm not that adventurous because I'm a person who likes this.
A
a creature
routine.
of no, I'm a creature of habit.
Right.
So if it's my hairstylist, I've been going to Pawan for the last 20 years. If it's my friends,
Yeah.
I've known them all my life.
Right.
You know, so I'm a creature of habit. So I haven't done anything wild.
Okay. Maneesha,
Huh.
what's your favorite thing about yourself?
What's my favorite thing about myself? My confidence?
What's the weirdest thing in your closet?
It's the weirdest thing in my closet. My pajamas.
Weird.
That's so weird. My friends laugh at they're weird.
Or is it like the old ones with like?
My grandma gets me. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
I
the
love,
weird
those are the comfy ones,
Yes,
right? The
yeah.
old ones, the most comfy ones.
If you had to guess what people appreciate you the most for, what would you say?
Something that I've heard the most is how loyal and genuine I am.
What's an activity that you do not find fun at all?
I don't like practical jokes. I think I hate it. I hate practical jokes.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the worst lie you have ever told as a kid?
Ever line I have told as a kid or heard as a kid?
Told as a
Told as a kid. So I didn't know my dad's name because back then it was on radio and
Right.
they used to say Gypsies Nayaka Sunil Perera. So I thought that was my dad's name.
The whole thing.
Yeah, so I can remember teachers asking like all the kids, what's your dad's name? So they would say Rohan, Fernando, this, that, and then here I am like Gypsies Nayaka. And then my parents had to tell me that's not your dad's name. So I think that's the
Gypsies
weirdest
Nayaka.
thing. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's cute. You know, I have to like tell you all this. In this world, you all do internet banking? Both of you?
Yeah.
Oh, really? There are so many Sri Lankans who are really worried about doing internet banking. If you're worried, do not worry because we have Lanka Pay solving the problem. You can go with your debit card ATM to any bank. You don't need to worry about whether it is your bank or not. Just go to any bank, withdraw your cash and use it because Lanka Pay makes it possible. Thank you for joining us on Date with Danu. We are going to get into a break. We'll see you on the other side. So stick around.
Presenting Love, Uber Eats, a platform to donate essential items to those in need.
I must say these two are very quiet on social media, but I found a few. Sasala is like, no, I'm not quiet. I'm like, you're not loud the way I would like you to be on social media. But anyway, Maneesha, as a fashion designer, you might have dressed in many outfits.
Oh
and
my
you
God,
love
a few I
fashion.
regret. Yeah, but
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, you don't need to wear the whole thing, you know, in one go.
okay, so that's in India. That was
that
in
looks
Mumbai.
But you just bought whole of India?
No, this is Jodha Akbar. The shoot was Jodha Akbar, and then if you've seen the movie, like that's how Aishwarya was. Yeah. So something to
God,
do.
how did she breathe, man?
Trust me, it was so bloody heavy, and hers was like 10 times heavier than that.
Really?
So yeah.
No wonder she was thin at that time. Wear this outfit if you want to lose some weight.
But that looks
Right?
nice.
Yeah, you look stunning. So that, of course, I won't take away.
I can't see. Oh, yeah.
That's all of you, right?
No, not all. We
most of it.
about 20 are missing in that.
Tell me if now when you get married, how many invitations will go only to your family?
Oh my God, I don't know. We were talking about it recently. There are way too many people.
You're talking about it recently?
No, I
You got some scoop.
no, but like way too many. But the thing is, I want every single one of them. Yeah,
I know,
our family is
because-
very, very.
Yeah, I know,
very,
and that's quite an expensive family to be around. Like, honey, and as years go, they are producing more. Now, what is this position called?
That's a warrior position in the warrior sequence
And you do yoga every day at home?
in the morning.
Wow.
Crazy.
Did you do today before you came here? My God.
I thought it will help me. Clearly, it didn't. I was too flat.
Oh, grandma. Yeah.
How is she?
She's 94 this year in October. So, yeah, we're going to have a big celebration for her.
But she's so cool. She has such a positive vibe about her.
She,
Oh, that's Wasim. That's at my engagement at Sequel here.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes,
my God.
yes. That was, I think, in 2006 as they opened.
Amazing. I love your hair here. Though.
yeah.
Stunning hair.
Stunning.
So I also want to know, in terms of photo shoots as a designer, do you sort of plan the shoots that you do?
Not really, but then a few I actually have. Why?
But why this?
That's Debut's. That's Debut's first collection right out of college.
And this is called what? The mortuary?
No, so that was we created a mood there, like at a cemetery and blah 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 blah. But everyone
Oh.
really liked
Yeah,
it.
no ghost is going to look like you. They'll be quite happy. They'll be all hovering around every corner that they find if you wake up
I
like
was
that.
17 or something here. Yeah, 17 or 18. Oh no, I was 20. Can't see that.
That's on a trip with my girlfriends.
How close are you to your girlfriends? How many are in your clique?
I have different cliques.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I have my 2 best friends from school, Natasha's, and then I have Rangani, who I met at university. So they are like my 3.
She's my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's at my wedding. Danu. My engagement, my wedding. I know. So they're my school friends, Givanti, Prithi, and Shamana.
Right. I kept this picture for the last, for one thing. When you turn your back on something, you never look back.
That's a lovely picture, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, Danu.
Yeah, Danu.
Thank you.
I don't know what to do.
Before we wrap things up, I really have to speak about. We have to speak about Uncle Sunil. This country will never come out of the fact that we have lost such a legend. And funnily, I was actually thinking yesterday or day before, I was saying, I was looking at Ronnie Leach's picture. These people are people who have created an identity, and they have become like the anthem of our country. Tell me, for us, he was an entertainer, a legend, a performer, all of that. But for you, he starts off as a dad. How was it for you to get over it? Because you all had such a bond.
I still haven't. And for me, I still don't think I can talk about everything in detail. Still coming out of it somewhat. And honestly, thanks to my boyfriend, I survived the last year. I wouldn't have been able to, and my entire family knows that. I slept in my parents' room until I was 33. So he trained me the last year to sleep alone. I think they sense when something is about to happen. So he was the most perfect human being in my eyes. Yeah.
Actually, I find it as a privilege to have sat with him, had a conversation with him, done a show with him, or even to have a photograph with him. They're spectacular people. And
Thank you.
Sasala, before we wrap things up, I want to say thank you for being here. Such a great spirit, and you have really added so much to Colombo, and I'm so happy that we have found a way to be stronger, be an ambassador for a lot of things, and you inspire people without your knowledge.
I know. I think a lot of girls, they're like, young girls, they'll message me, it's really nice.
I truly second that, because so many people, they've come up to me and said to have Sasala at an event, it adds like a different kind of glamour to the entire thing. So you really have.
Thank
well
you.
done.
And my father's name is Sunil as well.
Yeah.
Yes, I just wanted to add that.
And Maneesha, you come from such a wonderful family.
Thank you.
And a family that's rooted in love, and you will always be there to hold each other's back. And I remember a line that you told me a long time ago, Danu, sometimes I don't need so many friends. I have such a big family. We are all
yes.
We have so many people to talk to, and that's so true. I always treasure big families, and telling you, if you have a big family, treasure it, because I'm someone who has lost a lot of them, and most of them are just up there. So gotta shift my residence to up above in heaven. But it's great to know that you can treasure those amazing feelings. Thank you for being here. Absolutely a pleasure. You two women rock.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thank you. And on that note, we need to wrap things up. For those who joined us today, thank you. And to all the wonderful sponsors we have on the show, we will see you soon. Keep smiling. It's a wrap.